freshmen who have played a lot. What's it been like for you personally and for your group?
So for us, we're extremely grateful. We love playing. We love playing volleyball. We love playing with this group of girls, and we just like that we can make an immediate impact and really just help the team towards our goal. And we're just willing to provide whatever we need to do to make sure we're making progress in the future. And it really means a lot to me. I love playing volleyball, and I love playing with this group of girls, so I'm going to try and do as much as I can to help everybody else.
Carly was saying that you guys played against each other a lot in club.
Mm-hmm.
What are your memories of going up against her?
So last year, Carly graduated early, so she didn't play club, and I don't think we played Brenna. But I remember playing Brenna my 16th year in Baltimore, and then I also played Carly my 16th year in Baltimore, and I lost both times to them. But I'm not sure if they remember those specific memories, but it was fun playing them. But at the time, I had no idea that they were going to be my teammates, so it was like kind of just like, oh, remember when moment. It wasn't really like you're competing against your teammate moment, so it wasn't as personal, but yeah.
What did you think coming in that you were going to have to do to potentially win the job as the setter?
Coming in, I was just willing to go in, get extra reps, work as hard as I possibly could, get extra with the side girls, have a personal connection with all the girls on the team, making sure that they trust me. I was doing everything. I was watching film. I still watch film all the time, and I'm still getting extra reps. Like, none of that stops, and I'm just trying to constantly learn and teach and do what they're telling me to do and just, like, grow as a player constantly. That way I don't hit my peak and just continue progressing.
When did center become your position and why?
So after my 14s year, it became my position because I went to a clinic in Raleigh for one of my future clubs, and they told me that if I wanted to be on the top court, I would have to be setting and not hitting, so that's when I switched to a setter.
What did you like about the position once you started learning it?
I like setting because I get to make the decisions, and I also like it too because I can touch every ball in the rally. So it's like I'm not waiting for the ball to come to me. Like, I get to go get it and decide what to do with it and really just like help our team in the best way and put everybody in like their best position to score. And I really like that because then it's like I get to decide like who gets what when.
Do you think it's like that for a lot of girls where they don't maybe necessarily depend to be or want to become a setter, but somewhere along the process somebody tells them this is the best route?
I do. I really do. Because I think, like, nowadays, all the hitters, unless you have, like, a 10-6 vertical or 10-touch, 10-foot, then it's, like, you should probably do something else if you want to go far, I think. But that's not saying that you can't go far with what you have. It's just, like, there's a better possibility, if that makes sense.
Anything else for Avery?
So when you started doing it, what were the initial things that had to kind of figure out about the position in order to be able to, excel at it?
So when I first started setting everything, because the tempo that we run here is much faster than what I did when we first started. And so when I first started, I was learning like how to communicate with my teammates and really making sure that like not only the setting aspect was there, but the leadership aspect and making sure like I'm a good communicator on the court and keep everything calm when I can. And I think like I was taught, and I was trying to get more consistent, like 4-2-9, which is the outside ball, the middle ball, and then the right side ball. So after I got better at that, then you start progressing to like the faster balls, like the one with the middle or like a slide, and you're doing all these new things and you're learning all these new plays, which is super fun, but then you learn to be consistent at them, which really helps you progress.
Where do you want to take the next step in your blocking?
So I'm actually getting extra blocking reps today. I want to be a way better blocker, and I really want to make sure I don't get tooled as much as I got tooled down the line. That's a really big focus for me, is really getting in that right spot. I know sometimes I'm not going to always get like the biggest stuff blocks, but I know that I can get some positive work up there done at the net, and I just have to get to a point where I'm feeling confident and I'm able to do that.
You had said after Saturday that you were a little slow to react sometimes on the block. How do you become quicker there?
I think I just need to focus more and then really be like sure with my movements and make sure like I'm constantly like, okay, fast arms, like every single time, just saying it to myself. And I think that will help me too, because then I'm like constantly reminded. And then I also think I just need to keep going and repeat, so I get more consistent, and then it starts to become muscle memory.
Last year, Rita talked a lot about how you can do everything perfectly and never block the ball. So does she talk about that to you, about, technique over result kind of thing?
Yes, like she tells me that the defense is designed for the block, and not all the good hitters are going to try to not hit the block. They're going to try and funnel around it, or they're going to try and test it. So even if you do something perfectly and you're there and they just hit around me, there's really nothing I can do, and I just have to accept that. And that's what the defense is for, to be right behind us, knowing that they'll dig the ball up if we're in the right spot. So that's all my focus is.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, Avery.
Thanks, guys.